Charity Tate, you are charged that you did on the 17th of September last murder Christopher Tate at your home in Emmerdale, contrary to Section 1, Criminal Attempts Act 1981, and the common law. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Yeah.
When did you arrive at Home Farm on the night of Mr. Tate's death?
This is the same Mr. Tate who framed Charity, right?
Mr. Dingle, you will find yourself locked up if this continues.
We'll bring it on.
One last chance. Will you answer the question?
Nice wig, by the way. You got nose and glasses to match, eh?
I hereby hold you in contempt of court and sentence you to 30 days in prison. Take him away.
She's innocent. You're all being taken for a ride by Chris Tate. He's having a laugh. Get your hands off me. And I wasn't at Home Farm that night. You know where I was? Disneyland. Charity. Charity, don't let them grind you down. You just hang on in there, eh? Debbie. I'll see you in a month, kid. A month, yeah? All right.
You were great.
Yeah, I was, wasn't I?
And it wasn't so long ago I sat in Cop Shop and dropped you right in it. Why'd you stand up for me?
Why do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Because Dingles stand by each other, I suppose.
Well, I don't stand by Dingles. I stand by you. I love you. You daft cow.
Yeah, well, you were great. But it makes no difference now, does it? Zoe's in court tomorrow.
Your brief will deal with her.
No, I don't think so. You know something, I'm doing my best to keep a bit of a brave face on for Debbie, but truth is, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Ken, I think they're going to put me away.
Miss Tate, did you ever think that your brother might have been privately thinking of considering suicide?
Certainly not. My brother was not a quitter, and I have never seen him more positive in all his life than in the days leading up to his murder.
No further questions, my lord.
Miss Tate, you told my learned friend that your brother was extremely upset when he discovered his wife was having an affair with Cain Dingle.
Yes, he was very wounded.
Was he angry?
Anyone would be angry in those circumstances.
Yes, Miss Tate, indeed. Angry enough, perhaps, to seek revenge.
The only revenge my brother was planning was to divorce his wife.
Lastly, Miss Tate, I'd like to turn to your relationship with Mrs. Tate, your sister-in-law. You were very close at one time, I understand.
Yes,
Well, would you like to expand on that?
not really. We were good friends.
Is that all?
She was very helpful to me when I was ill and when my baby was born.
I think that's a bit disingenuous, Miss Tate. Isn't it true to say that you also had a relationship of an intimate nature with the accused?
That was before she married my brother.
Nevertheless, she rejected you in favour of your brother. The jury may feel that colours your judgment.
On the contrary, I was very fair with her. The only interest she had in my brother was his money. She knew she had to kill him before he got round to divorcing her.
You two-faced little bitch.
That's her opinion. That is not evidence.
You promised.
Silence! That's never evidence. If you do not sit down immediately, I will have you removed from the court.
Maybe the jury should know that she started out life as a common prostitute, brought in to service my brother.
Miss Tate,
Past form shouldn't come into this. Remove that man from the courtroom.
You don't listen to her, right? Because she's off her head. She only went and set fire to village church, didn't she?
Yeah, kid, you tell her.
And they had to have your section, didn't they?
Silence!
She's a monster. My brother was terrified of her. She's been stalking me ever since she got out on bail.
You lying little psycho! Do you know something? You're worse than your brother!
Last night she forced her way into my home. She browbeat me. She tried to seduce me.
Yeah, didn't have to try very hard, did I, Zoe?
Silence! Anyone else who speaks while I am speaking will be held in contempt of court. This is a court of law, and this slanging match is most unseemly. Neither the defendant nor the witness will speak again unless asked a question. Is it true that you visited the witness in her home yesterday evening?
Yeah. Because she invited me.
I did not.
I told you to be quiet! It is clear that feelings are running very high. The court is adjourned until tomorrow morning, by which time I hope that you both will be in a calmer frame of mind.
The court will rise.
You decided not to go back today?
Yeah, I mean, Eric did give me the day off, but I thought, well, I didn't want to go back after yesterday, what with Zoe laying into Charity, ripping her apart.
It's not going well.
No, not very. Mind you, it's Debbie I feel sorry for. Having to go back in after that, but it is Charity's big day. I mean, she's giving her evidence and maybe there's the verdict.
I grew up on the streets. But my life changed when I married Chris. He changed it for me. And that is why I could never have murdered him. And I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to rubbish me. But I'll tell you something. Being a tart does not mean that I am a murderer, does it?
Look. I don't believe it. As if she hasn't done him enough harm.
Well, he's back for more. And Tricia not yet cold in her grave.
She is his cousin, you silly woman. He probably believes she's innocent like I do.
I mean, time. I just suddenly thought I could not be here for this. Not after all. Even though I...
Well, Lord, thanks for coming.
Look at that.
How's Debbie? Is she all right?
I thought she was here.
No, she couldn't face it. I told her to go to your Lisa.
No sign of her up to when I left.
Oh, I need to phone her.
Do you want to go somewhere private? We've plenty of time. It'll take ages to make up their mind.
All parties in the case of Charity Tate, please attend court number 3.
Is that for the verdict?
It must be, yeah.
Bit quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a good sign, is it?
No.
Will the foreman please stand? Please confine yourself to answering my first question, yes or no. Has the jury reached a verdict on which you all agree?
Yes.
Do you find the defendant, Charity Tate, guilty or not guilty of murder?
Guilty.
Is that the verdict of you all?
It is.
Do sit down.
As you are aware, there is only one sentence I can impose, and that is life imprisonment. Take her down.